let's go back to college. You went to school where?
Gardner-Webb University. It's a little small, little D1 AA school in North Carolina.
Did you go to school and plan to do music the whole time, or were you playing ball?
I was playing ball. I went up there on a scholarship to play football, and I got hurt. I had too many concussions, and they said I couldn't play anymore. So
You had too many concussions?
yeah, I had 6 of them.
What position did you play?
Fullback and linebacker.
Oh,
yeah.
that's a spot to get the concussions.
Yeah, it was rough. And my last concussion, it was the scariest day of my life. Like, I literally went blind for like 20 minutes.
And you remember it?
Like, I remember getting hit and like
Game or practice?
It was practice. It was like coming off my 5th one, and then did all the protocols. It was like 2 months since I practiced, and it was the middle of the season. I was ready to get back out there, try to finish out this junior year, and first drill back, first one, inside drill, just bam. I was all excited, so I was the first one up to go, and then bam, I just fell to my knees. I could feel my eyes were open. I couldn't.
Wow, you could feel your eyes were open?
I could feel my eyes were open, but I could just, when like you close your eyes and you could see like shapes and stuff. That's what it felt like. That's what that's all I could see.
Wow.
And I was just screaming and just like crying because I thought I just hit myself blind forever.
And you remember this vividly?
Oh yeah, like it wasn't because had my concussion before that. I was like knocked out, and like I like came to and like was calling the quarterback a different name, and he's like, "My name's Chandler." I was like, "Oh." It's a scary thing, man. Like those concussions, those head trauma injuries are nothing to play around with.
You have 6 of them?
Yeah.
Why after like 3, John, do you go back? Because I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm going to give you a real weenie story about me. So I played high school football only, and I took a knee, and I played wide receiver, a little bit of slot, but even the slot was too inside for me. I was like, I'm not trying to go across the middle. I'm not trying to do anything but stay on the edges because I don't want to get hit. I hated getting hit. I had no interest. I would only play defense when it was nickel or dime package only, and I played in the very back. I was the safety.
Hey, I hear you.
No interest in getting hit. Didn't like it. And so
you were no fly zone.
I just no interest whatsoever. I had decent hands and adequate speed, so I could catch the. But I didn't want to play on the inside, so I played on the outside. And coach was like, "All right, since you can catch, you're going to return punts because our punt returner went down." And at the time, it was just catch the punt and get a few yards, and that's it. Just don't bobble the punt. Just don't lose the punt. So I said, "All right." So ball's up in the air, and I'm like, "Holy crap, here it comes!" And there's a lot of time. You ever return a punt?
Never.
There's a lot of time to think.
Never.
There's a lot of time to think
Coach
and feel
said
like
hell no to me.
Yeah, if people are just you can't really look at the people, but you can feel them coming.
Oh yeah.
So the ball's up in the air, and I'm like, oh, how about this? Oh my god! And so I go, put my hands out, and I remember the ball bounced off my hands just like it's not supposed to onto the ground. So I'm like, all right, well I got to jump on it now, and I jump into the pile, and I take a knee to the head only, just a knee to the head, and I remember getting up and seeing the yard marker turn it from 1 to 3. And I went right then, I'm not doing this again. Like, I'm going to keep playing ball, but I'm not getting my head.
No, I get it. I totally get it.
That wasn't even a concussion. That's probably just getting hit.
Yes.
After, like, your second or third one, like what do your folks say?
I mean, it wasn't all in, like, a year. So it was, like, I had one in, like, 8th grade, one in, like, 10th grade, then one my senior year. And then it was, like, 3 in college. So it was like a total of 6 in a matter of like 10 years.
And did you have a football scholarship?
Yeah.
I can understand a little bit too, because again,
it's scary because you want to finish out school and you want to do all that. So
and you want to have school paid for. Like I grew up broke. If someone was like, take a few concussions and you be a good football player, I'd have probably done it. So I retract about 30% of my hate toward keep playing with concussions, but not all of it. But that's your 6th one. You open your eyes, you can't see. You thought maybe you were blind.
I thought I was at that time. That was scary.
And so where did they take you?
So I went to the ER. Like, I finally came back at like 20 minutes later. And, excuse me.
Is it a slow comeback or?
Yeah, it was like really. No, it was like really slow, and it just gradually. It felt like it was like came out of like, the pool or something. Water was in my eye. Like that's how it felt, and slowly came back. And I was like, but I knew right then. I was like, I looked at Kevin, my trainer, I said, I'm done. Like,
that's when you called it.
I was like, "That's it."
You're like, it's only been 6. I think we should be conservative and call it here before it gets.
So we had a meeting with the doctors, my coaches, and trainer, and we all were like, "Yeah, this."
Hey guys, it's Bobby Bones. Welcome to the channel. If you're new to the channel, subscribe and then go check it out. A lot of artists, a lot of songwriters, a lot of music. Welcome to the BobbyCast channel.